Hi, welcome to Business Ball. It's easy to forget just how powerful our subconscious minds can be. We are often completely unaware of how our actions or inactions are affecting our lives. We may complain that things never work out for us. We have bad luck or we just don't have what it takes to be successful. What we fail to realize is that we are actually creating our own circumstances through subconscious self-sabotage. In order to overcome self-sabotage, we first have to use conscious awareness to explore our emotions and fears and understand how they influence our actions. Once we have determined the cause of the destructive behavior, then we can take steps to prevent it from happening in the future. What's really happening when we sabotage ourselves? Subconsciously, we may be frightened by a particular outcome, even though we say we want it. We want it. Take, for example, losing weight. Many overweight people have struggled for years, tried diet after diet, and still can't lose the weight or keep it off. They berate themselves, push themselves harder, and try to force the weight off. But what's happening beneath the surface? Okay, so do they really want to lose their existence? They may say they do, but what if their layers of fat are providing a sense of protection and security in an uncertain world? What if they feel the need to cover up and conceal themselves? Losing weight then becomes a threatening, frightening possibility. So they might sabotage their diet efforts in order to avoid feeling too vulnerable and exposed. Even though they say they want to lose weight and even believe they do, might set themselves up for failure by sneaking food, skipping exercises, and then making a promise that they will try harder tomorrow. Others might be intimidated by something as simple as starting a new job. Did you know that there are surprisingly high number of people who don't show up for job interviews, even for highly desirable positions? Let's look at another example. Stay at home. Stay-at-home moms decides she needs to return to the workforce to earn money for her family. What she really wants is to stay home with her children, but she feels obligated to get a job outside the home. So instead, she instead of applying for the perfect position, she applies for jobs that she knows she is not qualified for, or jobs that require hours incompatible with her family's schedule, so she has to turn down the job if it's offered. Subconsciously, that's her way of ensuring she won't have to leave home, and at least she can say she tried to get a job. Those who self-sabotage might also be afraid of what others will think of them should they accomplish their goals. They might not believe they are worthy of the outcome, so they act in ways that will ensure their failure. These destructive efforts are done subconsciously, so even the saboteurs have fooled themselves into thinking they know what they want. If there is any uncertainty in the mind and doubt, any fear, they will find a way to make sure it doesn't happen. Perhaps this describes you. Have you sabotaged yourself in the past? Are you still doing it now? Are you not able to move forward with your goals? No matter how hard you try? Fortunately, we can overcome self-sabotage. The most important step to stopping self-sabotaging behavior is to recognize that it's happening. We must develop a conscious awareness of our thoughts, emotions, and actions. If you have been struggling with a certain goal and things just seem to be working out for you, take a look at the setbacks that were encountered and evaluate the situation. Could any of the obstacles have been avoided by making wiser choices on your part? Are there a significantly high number of obstacles that have arisen for this one particular goal? If so, you may be self-sabotaging yourself. So, a great way to get in touch with your subconscious mind is by spending time in quiet meditation. Ask yourself what you are afraid of. What fears do you have? What uncertainties? What makes you feel uncomfortable about this goal? For what reasons would you try to hold yourself back? So, using a journal to write these questions and answers can help too, because writing can help you connect with the deepest part of yourself. It might take time and practice, but exploring these possibilities can dramatically help you to get out of the self-sabotage rut. We finally understand that we are in control of our own success. We will be set free from all limitations by developing clarity and insight about the outcomes we want to create and the awareness for potential setbacks. We can stop the self-sabotage and focus our energies on working toward new goals that we feel we will fully support in every way. We will then look back one day and see that instead of being our worst saboteur, we have become our best supporter. This is Business Spot. Thank you for watching.